Hello, my name is Pastor Angel Rodriguez from the Houston Central SDA Church. You're now watching Prosper TV.
So these are foods that we normally found in our pantry, right, at home, like post-raisin bran, no high fructose corn syrup. So you wanted to see, can we eat these things at home? So who brought this?
I did.
Okay, what did you find that was not appropriate?
I don't know, nothing really. It was whole grain wheat, raisins, wheat bran, sugar. It's sugar.
The sugar.
The sugar.
Okay.
Sugar was a bad thing in it.
Okay, so even though it says no high fructose corn syrup, it has
It's
syrup,
still
and we
not
know
good.
that is sugar is basically toxic for our body. And then this is the Go Lean, the healthy stuff, right?
But it's not healthy.
We find soy protein isolate, soy protein concentrate, as well as natural flavors. So those things are on our list of things to stay away
And
from.
this one has canola oil, like crackers that I thought were good.
Oh, the healthy crackers,
My biscuits.
canola oil was nice, sugar, and invert sugar as well. So, and brown sugar. And of course, whey protein. So we just need to stay away from whey protein.
Can you remind us though what the problem is with whey and natural flavors?
Okay, well, whey comes from cows, but it's actually a byproduct of the dairy industry. So it's not even like, you know, the curds and whey and it floats up to the top. It's actually the trash of the milk that they are discarding, but they can't just throw it away because it's toxic to the environment. So they put it in other.
So they put it in our
food.
food.
Yes, yes, in the United States.
That one has natural flavors of all kinds. So,
And then
that's in tea.
This herbal tea has natural flavors.
Okay.
And natural flavors are a term that can be used, a broad term to cover flavorings that are added to the food that are derived from natural things. So it can be derived from anything. It can be derived from, we don't know where it comes from. And
Okay, so
it's not clear. It'll say it's all natural when it's actually a byproduct of something else to give us the flavor.
okay,
A
so
flavor
you're
enhancer.
taking a chance when
Yes.
you're doing it, but it could be okay because we talked about if it's a good product like this. Okay, I thought I was really doing good. It's GMO and it's gluten free, you know, and it had all the things. The only problem is the natural flavor. But if it's a good, reputable, everything else they make is good, could I trust that?
Well, if
You could
it's
trust the.
No,
You
for
can-
instance, okay,
That's
like if it's mostly natural flavors, like she's saying, could be derived from anything, could even be animal based. That's why some ingredients will say natural flavor derived from plant source. Then the other thing, natural flavor could be code for MSG. So, just like she's saying, natural flavor could be good. It just depends on your company. So if the company is a reputable company and you're reading your ingredients, you're probably safer.
so this. I want to keep eating this.
well,
You're probably-
this has milk in it and natural flavors with milk, so it's an animal-based natural flavor.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so remember, like for instance, guys, I remember,
Garden of Eden.
I'm going to show you. This little symbol, people thinking, okay, if you see the symbol, well, it's good.
What symbol?
This symbol is only guaranteeing you that your food is non-GMO. But if you're vegan, you can have non-GMO milk or non-GMO chicken. That is just, okay, one, that's a check. You got to keep looking and check for all the other things that you're trying to avoid.
Thank you.
Okay, keep going.
This is
Okay,
no
so we
good.
want to compare the soy milk. We have the Silk almond milk and the Silk vanilla soy milk, which is a good source of plant-based, plant-powered protein. That's what they say, and it also says non-GMO verified. And as we look at the ingredients and the vitamins and minerals, one thing that sticks out is the carrageenan on the vanilla soy milk.
Right.
But it's not in the
Almond.
almond milk.
original.
Almond original.
Yeah.
And I always recommend, if you can, soak your almonds in some water and blend it up and make your own almond milk. If you can't, you want to get the best option, usually something with less than 8 ingredients or something that you can pronounce all the ingredients. And if you don't know what it is, just look it up. What is locust bean gum? What is gellan gum? You know, things like that. This has a
It's probably what.
milk. How long it should it would last?
Just make it to use.
yeah, I usually make it to use, but you can use it for 2 days maybe. You want to put it in a sterile container because soy milk and almond milk, since they don't have all those preservatives in it, the bacteria can grow in it if the container is not sterile.
Wow. Okay.
So you just want to do it.
Yeah, so you can make a couple cups and pour it into your measuring cup and put saran wrap on it and stick it in the fridge today and tomorrow. You don't want to try to keep it in there for a week or too long.
And that's the difference with making your own and buying that, because this lasts forever, which also tells us that something
It has
is
preservatives in it. And then we have some Smart Pop kettle corn, 94% fat-free, 15 calories per cup, and it's a green box, so it looks very good. Whole grain, non-GMO corn, that's awesome. And what does it have in it? Whole grain corn, palm oil, less than 2% of salt. We would expect a little salt. But then it also has potassium chloride sucralose, which is an artificial sweetener, and that's probably why it's fat-free. When they take out the fat, they put in the sugar. TBHQ,
Oh,
which
we
is
learned about
a
that.
preservative that is
Carbolic acid.
that should not be in our
Carbonic acid.
bodies, and citric acid. So we looked up almost all these ingredients in our encyclopedia and found out how harmful they are to our bodies. And then should be healthy and trimming, slim fast. If we don't want to eat meat, it has milk and soy, and I'm sure that they have some that are just soy milk. It also contains phenylalanine, and I'm not sure if everybody's aware of what that is.
What is it?
It's something we have to look up.
Yeah, it's not
phenylalanine.
That wasn't phenylalanine.
PHENO.
Phenylalanine, and it also contains something that stood out to me. Well,
It has something on the list.
well, it has buttermilk. It has aspartame. Or aspartame.
That's bad for your brain.
That is
Super bad.
It's an artificial sweetener.
It's artificial.
Yes, and I think the phenol, whatever, I think it's supposed to be like an amino acid.
Okay.
The thing is they're putting all this stuff in our food because you're thinking amino acid is supposed to be good, but
Right.
actually not by itself. You're not supposed to take it if your body has these building blocks to make stuff.
Okay. So the amino acid, like you should not just take amino acid pill. You know, you shouldn't.
It's a derivative from
Come here.
something.
Okay. Come on, girls. We got information.
Now, remember, for instance, you're eating protein. The amino acids are different things that come together to make a protein that your body can eat. Now, they've kind of separated them out, and you're now taking one amino acid here or 2 or 3 there. Your body doesn't even know what to do with that, and mostly they're chemically produced.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is, some of them have a flavor, like your taste buds, it will send a signal to your brain saying, oh, we're getting something sweet. And so the brain is sending a message to your stomach saying, prepare for sweetness. And when it comes down, it's an amino acid, it's confused. So your body doesn't even know. So it's treating these things as toxins.
Wow.
So.
Because they tell you, you know, when you're training, working out at the gym, you know, take some amino acids because it'll make your muscles harder or whatever, more defined. So that is, I don't know.
And we don't want to take things out of their natural state, like vitamin supplements. When we eat food in nature, like broccoli, it has the iron, it has the vitamin C that the iron needs to use it properly in our bodies. But when we are taking these supplements, we're taking them in an unnatural state, and we're taking them in high doses, higher than what we would find normally in our spread of food. And when we eat our food, we're getting a little of this and a little of that, and our body knows what to do with it. But when you're taking vitamin supplements, you're just taking a concentrated synthetic form of a vitamin, and our body is just taking it in and can't process it well because it doesn't have everything else it needs to process it. It doesn't have all the other vitamins and minerals or the fiber or everything else that you find in the vegetable source. So to increase our vitamin intake, we need to increase the amount of raw fruits and vegetables that we're eating and the different varieties of them as much as possible, because we can't all get to the farmer's market and get everything. But in season, when the fruits are in season, we should eat the ones that are in season.
Okay, I found the phenylalanine.
Yes, it's
Remember the phenylketonuria?
The what?
Phenylketonuria. Oh, I just lost it. What I did do?
The phenylalanine.
Yeah, you have it. Go ahead.
It is an amino acid, and it is toxic if you're just taking it like that, especially if you're eating things that has the aspartame or aspartame, however you want to pronounce aspartame.
Oh, wow. Yeah. And then this looks good, the salad spritzer balsamic breeze, and you just shake well.
It has vinegar.
Vinegar.
You shake well and spritz it on
A
there.
lot of people think vinegar is good.
No.
They say, oh, apple cider vinegar and all that. They think it's good. But
Well,
it's not.
in salads, in salad dressings, it's for that tart flavor, but you can substitute lemon juice for that
Right.
vinegar. And
Vinegar is really not good for your body.
Say why.
Well, it's basically an end product of something.
Right before fermentation.
Fermentation.
Right.
So
Right.
it's actually the process has begun. So vinegar is like the end product of
It's right before it turns to alcohol.
turns rotten. Then something is about to be rotten.
And
So
then we put that
and then
in the
you're
body.
eating something that's kind of rotten.
Right.
So whether it's apple cider or whatever,
balsamic.
it's really good for cleaning, but
Yeah,
not
and you
for the body or
Cleaning,
your
cleaning,
hair and
cleaning windows,
Yes.
not cleaning the
No,
body.
not your body.
You can clean your house with it.
yes.
But what about apple cider? Because
That's what we
That's
said.
what I'm saying. It's just a flavor of vinegar, but vinegar is a vinegar is a vinegar.
Vinegar is not good for you. Yes.
Apple
Yes.
cider vinegar.
Yeah.
It's still vinegar. So whether it says white,
cider, not apple cider vinegar.
Oh, you're talking about the
Huh?
drink apple cider. Cider, that's right before it turns to vinegar. It's just the cider is the process of fermentation. So when it's cider, it's on its way to being ripe. Right. So yeah, Adventists think that they could just drink cider because they're not drinking wine, but they on their way. It's a gateway drug.
That is true.
I want to prosper.
I want to prosper. I want to prosper.
I'm Angel White, and you're now watching Prosper TV.